This is Nightline.
Tonight, Taylor Swift's text. Intimate messages between besties Blake Lively and the pop star revealed as the It Ends With Us drama continues.
I want to see you again.
Now you see me.
Explosive exchanges between the actress and the singer unsealed amid a legal battle with actor Justin Baldoni.
There is a lot of speculation that perhaps their friendship is fractured or non-existent at this point.
Swifties reacting.
Canceled is about Blake. The mystery has been solved.
And what some say the text may reveal about one of Taylor's newest songs. Plus, Conan O'Brien, backed by popular demand, returning to host the Oscars after earning rave reviews last year.
I know what you're thinking. Did Conan not have work done? Seriously.
You were hired for this show, rehired back in March.
Yeah.
Have you done any work at all to prepare?
Yeah, mostly cosmetic. I want to look like Oscar on Oscar night.
Will any jokes be off limits?
I see this second Oscars as an opportunity to take things up a notch.
And from Timothy and Leo to Emma and Cynthia, the surprises and snubs, this year's Oscar nominations. And heartthrob Harry Styles making good on all those hints and clues. What the As It Was singer finally announced.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, explosive text messages unsealed between superstar Taylor Swift and Blake Lively, embroiled in a Hollywood battle royale with It Ends With Us actor and director Justin Baldoni. The release of the once private message has gone viral. The latest twist in the legal drama that's been packed with them. Blake Lively and Taylor Swift, we've seen them side by side in a box at the Super Bowl, hand in hand walking into Taylor's birthday party, and on countless other nights out in New York City. But for the last several months, the two haven't been spotted together publicly at all.
There is a lot of speculation that perhaps their friendship is fractured or non-existent at this point, that it feels odd and glaring that we haven't seen them together.
And now this week, the floor dropped when their private text messages were released.
Text messages absolutely are incredibly sacred between best friends. So the idea that these text messages between Taylor Swift and Blake Lively are now open for public consumption has to feel horrifying by both women.
It's the latest twist in the ongoing legal drama after Blake Lively sued her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni for sexual harassment and retaliation. The text messages unsealed by a judge along with other exhibits ahead of a court hearing about the case in New York today. In April 2023, Blake Lively sent Taylor Swift a text saying she needed help with this doofus director, Justin Baldoni. Can you tell him you're excited for the movie? Lively asked, saying an endorsement from the greatest living storyteller will go such a long way. The newly unsealed message shows Taylor Swift replied, "I'll do anything for you." But months later, text appeared to show a potential strain on the friendship. Blake writing in part, "Hey, just checking in. I have no reason to ask, but I don't know. I've been feeling like I should. Is everything okay? I felt like a bad friend lately because I was such a sad sack who only talked about my own expletive for months." Taylor responding in part, "No, you're not wrong," telling Lively she felt a little bit of a shift in the way you talk to me. Yes, there has been a lot of Justin stuff, adding, "It felt like I was reading a mass corporate email sent to 200 employees. I just kind of miss my funny, dark, normal-speaking friend."
Reading the text messages and seeing that Blake is saying, "Hey, I feel like there's been some distance," and Taylor Swift essentially saying, "You're not wrong," kind of confirms that there was some type of disruption in the friendship, that people weren't wrong when they were noticing very quickly that the two of them have not been palling around like they were before.
A day after that back and forth between the friends, Taylor sent Lively a link to a People magazine article about Baldoni, writing, "I think this expletive knows something is coming because he's gotten out his tiny violin." Some Swifties now taking to social media, speculating that the lyrics from Taylor's song Canceled, referring to a tiny violin, could be about Lively.
Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good? Or bring a tiny violin to a night fight? Baby, that all ends tonight.
Now the mystery of who canceled Isabel has been solved.
Taylor's notorious for putting in little Easter eggs in everything, including her writing.
And just before the lawsuit was filed, Taylor texted Lively a link to a story about Baldoni being dropped from his talent agency. "You won, you did it," Taylor wrote. "Never has a cancellation been reversed so fast." Lively responded, "I would not be okay through any of this if it weren't for you." Taylor's team did not respond to ABC's latest request for comment, but a spokesperson for her previously denied her involvement in the film, writing in part, "The connection Taylor had to this film was permitting the use of one song, My Tears Ricochet." In a new text exchange just unsealed today, her friends discussed the use of that song in the film's trailer, Taylor gushing about it.
We gather storms, never knowing what they'll mean.
Taylor writing, "If Justin was strategic, he would be like no Taylor Swift in the trailer, because that gives you more power over the film. That's your ally, not his." Lively responding, "Get yourself a best friend who thinks like the actual Roman Empire." To which Taylor texted, "His misogyny runs so deep he thinks women are incapable of winning chess matches or making long game power plays." Lively agreeing, "You are so right, and so wickedly smart to call it."
I want to see you again.
Now you see me.
It Ends With Us was poised to be a massive box office hit in the summer of 2024, with Lively and Baldoni at the helm.
When Blake Lively steps onto the red carpet, all eyes are on her.
It seemed to me it was a match made in heaven, promotional-wise. That didn't occur.
But before the movie even premiered in theaters,
a legal bombshell that is rocking Hollywood.
Actress Blake Lively accusing Justin Baldoni.
Blake Lively hit with a lawsuit from Baldoni. In December 2024, Lively accused Baldoni of sexual harassment in the workplace and retaliation, allegedly waging a secret smear campaign to destroy her reputation.
Reputation is fluid. It can change so quickly. And with social media and public opinion, it moves even quicker.
At the time, Baldoni countersued, filing 7 claims against Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds. But late last year, a judge tossed out that countersuit. During the production, the two seemingly sparring over creative control of the movie. In the newly released text messages, Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds asked some of their A-list friends to screen the film, hoping they would endorse Lively's changes. Her text to Matt Damon read, "This movie nearly killed me," and said Baldoni has no taste and an enormous ego. To Ben Affleck, Lively wrote, "I've just come out of the other side of the most upsetting experience I've ever had in a movie. I ended up rewriting and restructuring the entire script." She asked for his feedback and told him Matt Damon agreed to watch it. "Can you believe," Lively wrote, "Jason Bourne is watching my movie." Nearly a month after Lively filed her lawsuit, Baldoni's team released 10 minutes of raw footage from the set of the film, giving fans a rare look.
I may not always love you.
Staring. You just stare.
Literally we've done it for like 5 minutes. it's like, I think you would find it terrifying.
Lively says Baldoni made her feel uncomfortable by improvising touching and kissing that was not scripted. Baldoni says he was just staying in character.
I'm not getting beard on you today.
The difficulty in this case is going to be that the video is open for interpretation.
Can we do a score? Can we do a score? A couple scores?
We're seeing a lot of this didn't happen the way they said it happened. And that's from both sides.
Lively also accuses Baldoni of employing a crisis PR team to allegedly run a smear campaign against her, presenting pages of text and emails that her team subpoenaed, alleging that his PR team plotted to take her down, specifically by using social manipulation designed to destroy Lively's reputation.
If they can prove that they actually went forward and planted stories or did the things that they've alleged, they have a strong case for retaliation.
Baldoni has denied all the claims on Lively's lawsuit, and in response to the latest filing, Baldoni's attorney telling ABC News, in part, "We remain confident in the legal process and clearing the names of all of the Justin Baldoni parties. The trial is set to begin in May."
This story can get crazier if it in fact goes to trial. Which famous people would we see being on the stand? Are we going to see Taylor Swift being called to testify in a courtroom, I can't even imagine the pandemonium that something like that would cause, but it's going to cause pandemonium, I can tell you that right now.
We will, of course, continue to follow this case as it unfolds. And now a look ahead at tomorrow's show. Back in court, the man accused of murdering a happily married young dentist and his wife shot to death in their Ohio home. The alleged shooter, the woman's ex-husband. What happened in the courtroom. And when we come back, we're at the one and only Conan O'Brien, pulling back the Oscar curtain as he prepares for his triumphant return as host.
I want to use lasers. I want to use AI. I want to use all of the latest technology to make this Oscars a profound experience.
Welcome back. As Hollywood reverberates after today's much-anticipated Oscar nominations, the show's mighty host Conan O'Brien drafting the zingers and, he says, stuffing his ego in the trunk, prepping for his encore performance of hosting Hollywood's biggest night. Here's ABC's Chris Connolly.
I know what you're thinking. Did Conan not have work done? Seriously. He looks his age.
Conan is back, throwing out the first pitch for Oscars 2026 after earning rave reviews as host last year. You were hired for this show, rehired back in March.
Yeah.
Have you done any work at all to prepare so far?
Yeah, mostly cosmetic. I want to look like Oscar on Oscar night. Yeah, so I've had a lot of areas smoothed, some removed. That's going to be good.
What kind of tricks do you have up your sleeve for 2026 then?
Early on, you just generate possibilities for the show. What might we do? So there'll be a lot of ideas that come in late. Sometimes those are the best ideas.
The affable comedian, best known for his decades hosting other high-profile shows, including Late Night with Conan O'Brien.
Hello, everybody, we're back.
And The Tonight Show, both at NBC. Then Conan on TBS. Since 2018, he's also been busy with a popular podcast, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
My name is Larry David, and I feel so about being Conan O'Brien's friend.
Conan's soon to be on stage in front of the newly nominated. Some who also joined us here on Nightline, like Emma Stone in Begonia, Timothy Chalamet in Marty Supreme, and Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. Sinners, a juggernaut with a record-setting 16 nominations, including Best Picture. But Wicked for Good and its stars Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, missing out on a shot at gold this year, surprising fans. For now, Conan is getting Oscar ready. How much of the monologue will be written by ChatGPT this year?
Well, what I learned is that you save a lot of money when you use ChatGPT. But no, we don't use ChatGPT. We are going to use only human writers. I promise you that. Not good ones, but humans.
Do you have songs and dances perhaps in mind?
I'll reveal nothing, but I will say there'll be a lot of magic. There'll be some explosions. CGI will be used. I see this second Oscars as an opportunity to take things up a notch. And by that, I mean pull out all the stops.
Those goals might also include an appearance by his late-night sidekick. You realize your old colleague Andy Richter has become a major ABC star thanks to his work on Dancing with the Stars. Could
Yes.
you imagine some role that he might have in the Oscars?
I don't want to give anything away, but the minute Andy made it to the late rounds on Dancing with the Stars, I signed him to a 15-year contract at great expense, and he's locked in with me.
When we talked last time, we talked about sort of your history with tough reviews or with criticism.
Yep.
You got some of the greatest reviews ever an Oscar host has gotten.
We have a ritual in my family over the last year where when I wake up in the morning, my wife brings me coffee, some toast, and some melon that's been sliced. And as I'm eating it, my two children read the reviews aloud as the sun comes through the window. And it's a great way to start the day.
When did you feel comfortable up there last year? When did you feel like, I've got this, this is working?
I think half an hour after the show was over. That's when I thought, this could be good.
I
I had a blast. Good night. Take it easy.
What's different about that audience looking at you? You mentioned that they're all thinking about something else.
They're thinking about themselves, as, you know, Hollywood stars should. But there are a lot of people in the audience who are worried about how do they look? Am I going to win? Is the camera on me right now? It's a very unusual experience. It's not your typical, hiya folks, Conan O'Brien here, and I'm going to try and, you know, pass the time with you. It's a very different experience.
We have one of those stars from last year that would like to say hi to you again.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, Sandworm.
Playing chopsticks on the piano.
Last year we thought there's a chance that Elton John would do it. When Elton John couldn't do it, we said, okay, Sandworm puppet from Dune. And Sandworm, because of his appearance on the Oscars, is now touring it. It's an 89-city tour. But after the show, someone was carting this Sandworm puppet off to be put in the Academy Museum. And I thought, that's fantastic. It's joining the shoes that Dorothy wore in Wizard of Oz, right. The actual Betty Davis. They're all in the museum.
Conan says he'll be sorting through ideas for the big show right up until airtime.
When you do something like the Oscars, what you have to keep in mind is they're not there to see me. You need to put your ego, not just in the back seat, but in the trunk.
And all that cosmetic surgery, like you were saying.
I've had so much work done. Yeah. This is my 10th wig. Yeah, it's bolted to my skull. It's a surgery. It takes 15 hours. They do it in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
It's amazingly lifelike as I look at it right now.
It does grow. Yeah, that's why it's so expensive.
Always good to see you.
You know what? I love talking to you. Thanks for agreeing to chat with me. And I swear to God, this is next. We're getting this done.
Our thanks to Chris. We can't wait to see his amazing transformation and all of his secrets unveiled. When Conan O'Brien takes the stage to host the 98th Oscars on March 15th, carry it live right here on ABC. When we come back, Harry Styles plans a nice long stay in the Big Apple. And finally, get ready for Harry Styles' New York City. It's tonight's Nightline. The British star, known for huge pop hits like As It Was, announcing a massive 30-date residency at Madison Square Garden, making good on all those hints and clues dropped earlier this month in a series of billboards. American fans better book those plane tickets. Styles' Garden Run will be the singer's only U.S. date, though he's announced residencies in 6 other cities around the world. And that's Nightline for this evening. Catch all of our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.